Hello and welcome to CAD for Horticulture. Today we're going to talk about blocks. Blocks are a neat part of AutoCAD. They're basically grouping things together so that you can use them at a later time in other drawings. You can create a whole library of blocks. You can download blocks from the internet. So there are lots of ways that we use blocks. So here I have a couple drawings that I've been working on that I might want to keep as a block. So let's go over here to this pergola. I'm going to zoom in here. And this would be a good thing that I want to keep as a block. So to create a block, all we have to do is click on the create a block or just type B into the command line. We want to give our block a name. And then working from left to right, we're going to answer the questions. Once I click on the pick point, the dialog box is going to go away. I'm going to pick in the middle of this area. That's going to be if I insert this block, that's where it'll be inserted to. I'm going to select objects. So I'll just use a window here and select everything. Once I'm done selecting, I'm going to hit enter. My dialog box will come back. We want to allow for exploding, but we're going to leave the rest alone. Inches is perfect. Now hyperlink is kind of cool if you had a website or a picture somewhere that you could link to that showed what this pergola looks like. Then you can also add a description. I'm going to say OK. Now I've created this block. So what can you do with blocks? Well, blocks are kind of neat that now they're all joined together, so you can move them around. If you need to edit a block, you can go back to the home, and there's this exploding block icon. It used to be a firecracker, now it's just an exploding box. You can hit X, and that's a keyboard shortcut, and then I can click on this, and then again I can edit this to whatever I need it to be. So that's the basics of the blocks. I want to show you one other thing that is very powerful if you want to create a library of blocks. So we'd go back to the Insert tab. Under Create a Block is hiding the right block. So when you click on right block, a different dialog box comes up. It asks you objects. So if I hadn't already created this into a block, I could select this and give it a name and a place. But I'm going to go ahead and go under block. And you can see I have Pergola 2014 already in here. And then I'm just going to give it a place. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on my desktop for now and say save and say OK. And there we go. So now it's on my desktop. So if I need to insert a block into a drawing, I can click over here. I can go into the Insert, Browse, and then on my desktop, there is Pergola 2014. And I'm just going to accept everything. And there it is. Again, it exists in this drawing now. If I want to explode it, I can just type X or pick the icon, explode it, change it. I could reblock it. There are lots of things you can do. Kind of take it one step farther. What it does is the W block saves everything as a DWG. So if I look at my file manager here and I go to my desktop, I can find my block. And here's my 2014 block. It's actually a DWG. So when you right block something, it's creating its own drawing, which means that every drawing you have can be used as a block. So if you finish a drawing and you want to use it into a larger drawing, you can keep stacking or nesting these different blocks into drawings. And there's really no limit to how many blocks you can have in a drawing. Hopefully that helps out with blocks, and we'll see you next time.